platform based on what the streamer has to say, you are absolutely cooked. And what she said is absolutely rational, and I also think it is the proper thing to do, especially if you're uncomfortable or you feel like you're not knowledgeable enough to give an opinion.
Phil Spencer's retiring.
It's responsible in that case to not share that opinion. But some people like Denims, who make political outrage their entire career, saw her silence as violence, silence as compliance, or whatever phrase they want to use for the day, where she said, "Never thought I'd see the day. We'd be fence-sitting on the modern Gestapo," labeling Emiru as a racist chud for not saying anything. That's how low we've gotten. Now, here are some of the responses that people were aiming at Emiru. This is from Shu's video. This is just a snapshot of the hatred Emiru got.
So a lot of people thought it was really refreshing when a cosplay streamer was basically like, I don't want to talk about politics. Why are you coming to me for politics? It was a perfectly sane, rational opinion. So of course, like, half the internet had a problem with it. It's just not that hard to say f ice. It's really not that hard to say f ice, to be honest. Is it so hard to just say f ice? It's really not hard to say f ice. Jesus Christ, how hard is it to just say f ice? How hard is it to just say f ice? How hard is it to just say f ice and move on? Oh my god. Just say f ice. It's not hard. Is it so hard to just say the line? Say the line. Say it! Jesus Christ, like at this point, even if Emiru did want to like abolish ice, even if she really did think f ice, she shouldn't say it. Like I wouldn't say it at this point because this is just like, this is creepy. This is like a horde of zombies chasing after you. Hey, it's actually super easy to stream and have opinions. I'll show you. F ICE, f Donald Trump and everyone in his administration, f Elon Musk, free Palestine, US is on stolen land built by stolen people, Luigi did nothing wrong, abortion is healthcare, leave trans people the f alone. These people literally just speak in bumper stickers, dude.
Literally, there are endless examples of people turning to Emiru and saying, say the line. Say the line. Say F ice or else. They want to act like people like Emiru or women in general are allowed to have any opinion they want. They should speak up. But that is a load of BS. They only want women to have an opinion if it aligns with what they want. They wanted Emiru to say F ice. She wouldn't do it. She wanted to stay apolitical. She wanted to recommend other people to get an opinion from on the issue, and that did not satisfy these people who were literally demanding, like some sort of a cult, that she says the magic words. And
perfectly fine. My issue with
and in Shu's video,
first,
she showed
rip
just
Xbox.
a snap.
For the last decade, Xbox has kind of been like the James Corden of gaming consoles, where it's a joke that's just sad. It doesn't make you laugh, it just makes you feel bad because Xbox used to be such a juggernaut. And it's no secret, Xbox has been struggling harder than me trying to reach something on the top shelf of my kitchen. They just have not been able to find their footing. They haven't really been flourishing in the gaming space for quite a while. And now it's looking like they're just getting put in the dirt. It looks like they're going straight to Valhalla. Phil Spencer is leaving Xbox, and he is being replaced by a new individual who has no experience in gaming whatsoever, at least nothing that is publicly available, and is basically solely AI driven, like all in on AI, which is about as exciting as getting kicked in the scrotum. This is just a recipe for disaster, especially considering most people can identify the solution to the Xbox problem. Their woes have a very glaring, obvious solve that would probably help them a lot. Most people can pin the tail on this donkey. Can you guess it? I'll let you with the Door of the Explorer. More games. Microsoft has... There was a time when Microsoft shut down more studios than games they released in the first half of 2024. Microsoft has become more known for shutting down studios than they have releasing games. So, the Xbox problem is no games. How do you solve that? Games. Like, there's just no reason to own an Xbox when there's nothing that's really coming to it. So, now you have someone who's in this position that doesn't have any relationship with games, like, in their history. So this problem is still seemingly going to go unsolved. For all of Phil Spencer's faults and, like, the missteps with Microsoft, it's pretty inarguable that Phil Spencer at least knew games. Like, he was in the games industry for decades. And even though, of course, he made some very... some real wacky, Insano-style calls, especially with, like, fucking Redfall. Lord help us all, heavens to Betsy. Sometimes you'll still wake up with cold sweats remembering that disaster, that blunder. But even still, he at least had so much experience in the games industry, which this new leader does not. So let's kind of go through the whole thing. We'll start with Phil Spencer's departure here from Microsoft. He actually made a Twitter post about it saying, "It's rare in life to know when a chapter is closing, but after 38 years at Microsoft, that moment has arrived for me. I've made the decision to retire and begin the next chapter of my life. It's a milestone that's given me a chance to reflect on the incredible journey I've been fortunate enough to share with so many of you." Now, also, Xbox President Sarah Bond is leaving as well. So both Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond are no longer with Xbox. Well, will soon be no longer with Xbox. It's a sweet, concise message just letting everyone know that he's sailing off into the sunset. And I think it makes a lot of sense here. He's been in this industry at this company for many decades now, many moons, and he wants to do something else. Totally understandable. I also imagine that the last few years at Microsoft here haven't been the most fun with everything that's been happening with Xbox, and Phil Spencer's been the face of Xbox. And recently that face has been getting shoved in the toilet and they're flushing it. They're giving him a swirly because most people point the finger at Phil Spencer for all of the Microsoft and Xbox decisions that have been very poorly received, and he's been shouldering a lot of blame. I have to imagine that doesn't feel good, especially when there's a good chance some of those decisions weren't from the old noodle of Phil Spencer. It could have been calls made from elsewhere that maybe he didn't even agree with in the first place, but since he's the face of Xbox, the public would eat him alive for it. So I really do find it very understandable that he wants to step away from Xbox at this point in time and explore other aspects in his professional life outside of Microsoft. I'll quickly just dump my take in here. I also think a change in leadership at Xbox was warranted. Just look at how things have been going for Xbox for over a decade now. There's just been a huge problem with delivering games from so many of these studios that they have there, and things just haven't really been, you know, the smoothest. So I do think there needed to be a leadership shakeup, and you know, maybe a change in direction at the company. But I think the new captain of the kickball team here over at Xbox.
AI. Yeah, there's more AI. She keep going.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Supply.
Oh.
From Pokemon,
can't afford any of these. Who takes chance?
You say shit like this, but you don't really believe it.
to Nina Lynn receiving a cold reality check.
You're a toxic, disgusting, ratchet, Cardi wannabe, fucking bitch.
Here are the 8 victims of Asmund.
Yeah, loaded.
Oh no. Is it bad I know what they look like even when they're blurred? I can already tell this is Mizkif right here. That's Hassan. That's Ludwig. That's Pokey. That's probably Valkyrie. Who's this one? You fucking
No, I don't. I think she meant it for real, like, just by, like, what she said before and after.
Yeah.
And you can even see that. I watched this off stream.
If you're a broke boy. She didn't like the response it got, then she had to backpedal on it.
Just say so. Anyways, moving on. If you want to pay $8 for Twitter Blue for some pixels, that's okay. That's fine. You spend your money how you want. I'll spend mine how I want.
After playing the
Yeah, and you have lots of it. That's why it's expensive.
clip, Asmund delivered his punch of logic.
So, like, why would you... It doesn't logically make sense that you would tell a joke and then justify it. Because if you knew it was a joke, you wouldn't justify the joke, right? I don't know why she can't just say, like, yeah, I was being
she's doubling down. I respect people more that, like, go like, yeah, I'm fucking evil, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm mean. I respect that more than being like, oh, I'm morally grandstanding and like being a bitch about it and like backpedaling on it, because that means you didn't truly believe what you said.
An asshole. And sorry, that's it. It's toxic and condescending. It is. It absolutely is.
Pokey got more pelters as a result, but that didn't stop her from getting caught in Asmon's crosshairs again 2 years later.
Oh no.
She wants to sleep, and what about it? It's her type. People have preferences. Yeah. And then if we do for a breeding purposes.
With Nina Lynn under fire for essaying a man a year before this stream,
And she still did the collab.
Pokey's cheerful collab didn't sit right with Asmon.
Now,
she's a clout farmer. She's huge on that.
Let's go and look and see if Pokimane has made a tweet at all about the Nina Lynn. Not a single thing. So she ain't seen it. She ain't said a single fucking thing about.
And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they're gonna bring this up, but didn't Pokey also make like a fucking tweet saying like believe all women? Very ironic.
About this. Meanwhile, she's talking about believe victims. You say shit like this, but you don't really believe it.
This hypocrisy got Asmon fired up as he exposed Pokimane like there was no tomorrow.
It is fake as fuck for you to tweet out, but not go out and call out these two girls that are doing it. And do you want to know the reason why? I think the reason why is that these girls are afraid to do it because they're afraid they might get canceled.
The growing criticism forced Pokey into defensive mode. If I'm ever slow to comment on things like this, it's because these situations bring up a lot of emotions from my own past traumas.
Whoa. Whoa, way to make things about yourself, man. What? Nah. Okay, okay, let's take this with a grain of salt. Even if that's true, maybe she had that experience. Why are you making it about yourself? Why? You shouldn't do that.
The internet was in no mood to sympathize with this explanation. Did you decide to finally say something because Asmongold called you out? Pokey didn't respond further, but she wasn't done with her online missteps either. I miss when streaming was about gaming, not
Dude, they're bringing up all these fucking banger tweets, man.
drama baiting and clip farming. To which Asmon replied with a crushing reality check.
You were the one that tried to edge streaming towards not being gaming. You can't go and complain about the way the website is whenever you're one of the people that made it this way, right?
Yeah, girls were kind of the ones that made it not about gaming. Not to like fucking shit all over and be like, oh my god, I'm any different. I don't fucking game. I do not. Okay? I'm gonna be real. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna call it out. A lot of girls don't make it about fucking gaming. They don't. Just Chatting was women's story. I do think like a lot of girls really hopped on the bandwagon with Just Chatting because it works. Yeah.
With these clapbacks, Asmon exposed yet another side of influencer hypocrisy. His energy, however, reached a new level when gaming streamer Caseytron crossed a major line with him.
I have a lack of respect for Asmongold after letting his mom with COPD live in those sort of conditions.
Referring to how Asmon was responsible for his mother's passing away in October 2020.
This was so fucked up because it's like she claims to have like a really sick parent. And I get how stubborn people, like how stubborn parents can be. Like they do not want to fucking listen. This actually happened to me in a sort of like a similar event. My grandparents refused to move into a nursing home to like live out like another 5 years. And then they eventually just both passed away within about, I want to say like a month or two of apart from each other. They're too stubborn sometimes. Like, yeah, if you have a grandparent that's like willing to do that, that's great, but like some people, they just want to fucking live their life and pass away how they want to, even if it like causes them more pain. Yeah, Grandpa's a stubborn old man too. He's in denial. He needs care. Yeah. Not so fun fact. My grandpa on my dad's side suffered from dementia.
The Harry Potter reboot is wild.
My grandma to live with him. She had to go into a nursing home, and he eventually just passed away in their old apartment. Yeah, like she moved away from him and he passed away. And she was so distraught. Like she was beside herself. But like at the end of the day, it was making her suffer because it's like, you know, you're losing your mind and like he was forgetting her and like it's sad. And it's like, what are you gonna do? Like fucking strap him down and like wheel him out? That's inhumane as well. And she was trying to paint it like, oh, he fucking killed her, like he did that. Like you can't fucking put that on a child, man. At the end of the day, you have to have some sort of sympathy. Like he is her child. You can't.
Wait, was I watching? No way, my game crashed. Oh no way, Azur Lane Slow Ahead is being recommended by Crunchyroll. Try now. Not interested. It's not that. Uh-oh, what is this?
Okay, so over the past couple of weeks or so, we've been covering one kind of situation which you guys have been very interested in, which is the Filion hiatus. Now, if you don't know, we've been covering some recent stuff that has happened, including the video drop, which obviously, yeah, she deleted 310 videos in this past week or so. And yeah, a lot of people have been reacting to it because, yeah, it's minus 1 billion views in the last kind of 30 days, or a little bit less than 1 billion views, right? Which is a lot of views, right? And many people have been speculating whether this was actual deletion of the videos or whether she just privated them. My guess would be that she's just privated them. I wouldn't see any reason for her to delete them if this was to be some kind of stunt for the ARG. But it seems like, you know, we're going to go into more of the ARG document today. Now, I did want to make this very clear for anybody that is watching this. This isn't like new information, right? And I made this, I felt like I made it pretty clear during the beginning part of this series, because this has been a series of us going through it. If you guys want to go back and look at the other parts of us reading through it, essentially, yeah, this is information that's been gathered over time. This isn't like this happened last week or something. That's not the case. This is just information giving us extra context on what people have found within the ARG in terms of the live streams and stuff that have been. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. BWV28 Cantata by Johann Sebastian Bach. Praise God, now the year comes to an end. Another name is The Year is Ending. Which, to be fair, obviously this was all around, you know, the year ending kind of time. Obviously 2 months ago.
You look. Why does everybody love Japan? This is why.
News from Brazil. Thief without arms or legs tries to rob a disabled person and is arrested. I mean, honestly, that's kind of impressive. How? Yeah, like, it's an unarmed robbery. Like, how would he have a gun? Would he have a gun in his mouth? Or, like, a knife? Give me all your money! Yeah, emotionally robbed me. Yeah, maybe he hurt his feelings. Put your hands up! I don't have any. What do I do? He's a biter? Oh, man. This is serious. House building scene in Lego. I do love Red Dead Redemption. Okay. Shut up, chat.
Move on. We gotta get started before the rains come.
My lumbago!
You're very annoying.
He's right. We should get on with this.
Dude, this is actually really good. What the fuck? They better have the cougar in here. They better have it. It's actually really well animated. Tick, tick, tick. Nice. Good job, John Marston.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and nail and I'll nail it.
Come on.
Gentlemen, to this happy home.
Yeah. Crow. Sorry, I misspelled it. Lego Crow. 24-year-old musician, animated 3D VFX artist. Oh my god, they have a whole thing. But you said you knew Spanish. they love Red Dead Redemption. Oh my god, these are so cute. I love this. Oh, it's high quality too. I mean, no offense, Reddit sucks. Lenny!
Just one or two. Right, Arthur? Of course, just a drink. No big drama. Oh.
Yeah, it's the bar. It's like one of my favorite parts of the game. They're getting blasted.
That's a great part.
My game kept crashing when I was going up the stairs. Hey, what's Scooby doing over there?
I found you, Lenny.
Lenny! Savix playing Red Dead Redemption was so funny too. The Cowboys. I don't know, man. Don't miss out. What is this?
What?
It's time to expose the fox.
So we all know that I'm a Filipino. You know, I'm also from America. I was born in the U.S.
What is this?
And he went up from America. We're gonna talk about that.
So we all know that I'm Pepino, but did you know I'm also from America? I was born in the U.S. and my dad is American, and he went out for milk, but we don't want to talk about that. My mom, Shion, is Filipino, but we moved to the Philippines where I lived since I was 7. Okay.
YouTubers, where are you from? They're all Filipino.
Alright.
What?
Everybody's sharing, that's cool. Uh-huh.
What is gonna happen?
Yeah?
Why is everyone Filipino?
I'm not Filipino! So many fucking VTubers are Filipino or Dutch. No, I'm not Filipino. I've been to the Philippines when I was like maybe 6 years old.
7.
Yeah, we went from we took a ferry or something, or like a boat from the Hong Kong to the Philippines. Yeah, and we stayed there for like a day. That's what a Filipino would say. I don't know any Filipino. What cyberpunk as Ryan Gosling movie is this from? Oh my god. Sugoi! Holy shit. Oh my god, she stretches like a cat! Oh, she's so fucking cute. The future is here. If I ever got a billboard like this, I would lose my mind. This probably costs like thousands and thousands of dollars every minute, pretty much. Philly's deleting all her old videos? Is that true? Confirm or deny? I'm not gonna get one guide. I don't believe you. There's no way. A bunch of our old videos and shorts are getting wiped. What? I saw from Able Clips. She deleted over 500 million in views just today. No, I gotta fact check this shit. What? I'm not gonna get one guide and spread misinformation. Hold on. Social Blade, Fillion.
What time is it? No, I got 5 minutes.
Fillion's YouTube statistics. Oh no!
6 minutes.
Oh no!
She's losing subscribers.
Oh no! You guys can't see it. Hold on. I hope she's okay. I hope it's not super serious.
She lost half a billion.
The profile picture is darkened out too. What? Billion YouTube. Oh my god, it is. You're right. It's always been bright and stuff. You're right. Look. It's darkened. I know. I'm subbed to her. So like, I know that it's... I don't know. People are speculating that it's her rebranding. I hope she's okay. I have no idea. No, this like I thought you guys were schizo posting, but yeah, this is true. Yeah, wow. What happened? I wonder. I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate. That's your job, Chad. I'm a public figure, but I hope she's doing all right. They think she's redesigning? Maybe. I don't know. I hope she's doing all right. I can't imagine. That's probably really stressful. I'm not gonna lie. All right. What is this? POV. If I wasn't a rapper, I'd rather be a...
If I wasn't a rapper, I'd probably be a rapist. Classroom debate. Am I crazy? Am I faking it? Am I faking it? Atheist, closeted gay can take this dick. Give me AIDS, I need help. Middle Ages king.
I beg your finest bar... What? Excuse me? Huh? Huh? What do you mean? This guy needs to get checked. Mind control I ordered to make pineapple pizza. Chat, I did have some pineapple pizza a couple of weeks ago. It was okay. It was not great. No, yeah, I did. I had some pineapple pizza. It was alright. It wasn't great. You're wrong? No, it was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I just had some. I was like, yeah, this isn't as great as I thought it would be. No, it's alright. Papers, please! Show your papers or else. As an Italian, I'm outraged. I love Raora, but her take on pineapple pizza and how great it is so wrong. I do not think pineapple belongs on pizza. I had it recently. I thought about it. It's not good. It's just mid. If at best, like even the pizza, if it is amazing and they put pineapple on it, it makes it worse. It does. It's good though. No, sorry, you're not gonna convince me. Pineapple pizza is not great. It's not. It's whatever. It's what the fuck ever. Literally, how fast men become friends.
Warhammer 40,000. That is my jam.
Oh my
I
god.
have been into it since I was 10.
What's your army at the moment?
Custodes.
Ah,
yeah.
I'm going Necrons next year.
Necrons? Okay. All right. Cool.
Were you
Shall we-
into?
Yes.
Yes! Yes! Amazing! I love that, dude. He's such a freaking nerd, man. How I feel when I talk about WoW, it's like, ugh, you playing classic WoW? Yeah, I am. What class are you? Are you level 60? You got any good gear? Then we just became best friends. Oh, Custodes. So
Let's go
cute.
battle.
He's such a Chad.
Let's go to the event.
Trying to remember that one word that will unlock
it's
the
my wife.
entire sentence. This happens to me all the time because I speak I speak Russian and English all the time.
Yeah.
Come on, dude! It's a cold start, man. It sucks. You just forget. I don't know.
I do.
Bro is blitz. That's me. What is this? Real opinion or is she rage baiting? You decide. Listen, chat. The real way to tell if your favorite girl tuber is actually a guy is really simple. This cat girl VTuber forgot to turn on his voice changer. I don't get it. Is this supposed to be funny? I don't get it. Am I missing context? I don't understand. Second image? Oh, sorry, I missed it. If she's good at games, she's actually a he. Sorry you have to learn this way. Wait, but I'm good at WoW. Does that mean I'm a boy? Nah, that's crazy. What if you're just really obsessed with the game? No, you know what? I will defend this. Hold on. I think if you're really good at a slew of games, that's when you're good. Good at WoW? Yeah, I'm pretty fucking good at WoW. I would say so. Unless you're not actually good at WoW and you just think you are. I have multiple AOTCs. I did mythic raiding. Okay, like, oh my god. And I PvP. What the fuck ever. What is this? Canon event? Oh, next to the dumpster? Man! The fuck? Man, this is so fucked up. This got me fucked up, dude. And it's on the ground. Like, what if you could have given it to other people? I blame the Lannisters. A Game of Thrones reference? Okay, what is this?
Truth or dare?
Truth?
I dare you to call your brother and say you're in love with him.
Oh my god, okay. Hello? Hey, are you home right now? Are you with anyone?
No, I'm just by myself. What's up?
Alright, so I kinda need to tell you something, but you can't tell mom and dad. You gotta promise me. I kinda have feelings for you, and I feel like I'm in love.
Okay, I won't tell them, but I just want to say I'm good with them.
Really?
Wait for me, I'll be home in 10 minutes. You better be stuck in the water again, okay?
Okay, I'll be there. Oh my god, thank you so much.
Wait, thank you so much?
Sweet. Oh.
No, this is I'm convinced that 90% of
She
all
called her
the
boyfriend.
incest fetish bullshit, right? That comes from people that don't have siblings. Obviously this is staged, like, let's be real. Like, the thought of even, like, I don't know, like, kissing my brother on the lips makes me fucking hurl. That makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Unironically. Because that's how it should be. Like, it's disgusting. Truth Nuke as a sister have? No, I'm serious. I genuinely think, like, they just don't have siblings, so they don't have the brain wiring to understand. Even if they're step siblings, that's fucked. Well, you could argue, oh, step siblings, you're not related, ha ha ha, like XD, but like it's like with the familial connection, and also there's another double whammy. If you're biologically related, your body is designed to be repulsed from one another because that's how biology is, and it stops you from inbreeding. Like, that's how it works, like physically. That's why there was actually a study done of why siblings find each other repulsive, and the biggest one is scent. Like, if you walk into your brother's or your sister's room, it smells disgusting to you. And I've always felt that way. Whenever I had to go and tell my brother, oh, dinner's ready, mom's yelling, right? I would always find his room disgusting. I hated that smell, right? Yeah, the stank. Yeah, my brother was stinky. Yes, my brother smelled like a skunk to me, like unironically. That's just how it is.
Wait.
Like, it's not that deep. And I know my brother showered. It's not like he was disgusting. But yeah, that smell was stinky to me.
Where's the Japanese bit?
Emotionally robbed, but yeah, maybe he hurt his feelings. Really well at it.
Wait.
I don't know any women. Anyways, you can get to know the Smugglana body pillow. You can buy it on the 13th of February at gamershops.gg/smug. Don't miss out. What is this? Time to expose the fox? What is this? So
Ain't
we
no
all
way.
know that I'm Pepino.
How many of these do I have? Fortnite and Fiona. Fiona's in Fortnite. I have to go buy her. Load up the gaming PC.
Is that a Metal Gear? It is a Metal Gear. And let me guess. Oh my god, it actually is him. Was he taking photos? Was he taking photos of that foot?
Wait, that was really him.
Taking photos.
What did he do?
You can see he was taking. Oh my god! I honestly believe that was Kojima. That had to be. That was the one and only.
There's no
Anyway,
other
let's go,
way.
guys, and welcome to some more video game memes. This, unfortunately, is going to be my last video in Japan. I know, but don't worry, I will be back home soon and regaining our normal schedule of videos. So yay, we'll be back and more surprises. If you look forward to that, hey, hit subscribe, hit like, and yo, I got some good video games here, memes here for you. Let's get to it. What on earth?
He plays like that.
Okay,
His
the
head
monitor.
tilted.
That man is just squatting next to it, leaning in. What the legs up? That's like the most normal one. The man clearly at the end is just so close. I have seen some wild things at Pro CS tournament matches. I don't know how people game the way they do. These people are animals. But then again, back in the day, I used to play Counter-Strike on the tiniest little monitor because my Macintosh computer could not handle playing the game normally. Or was it Windows NT? Oh man, Windows, nice try, more like it anyway. It's been 2 years since the spider was locked and the wall sealed in the cup. Okay.
Not anymore.
It's the Hollow Knight. It's just the Hollow Knight. You have left him in there for 2 years. That's insane. Brother, it's time. I think he's gone. Unless he really is the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight wasn't a spider. Sage and Metal Sonic looking at the couch. I'm not a robot. Okay. What? What do you want? We can't get past this firewall. The system is too strong. I'm sure Sage, the advanced AI, could get past it. Surely. Right? Genshin Stamina Bar be like. Okay. Just, and it's got, okay, let's go. Let's level, okay. I do agree. After like, what is it, like 5-6 years now, the Genshin Stamina Bar, it needs to be upgraded. It needs to be done differently because it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so dated. Oh no, I've seen this before. The shield's broken on the ground and the ancient guardian is lagging. No, how am I supposed to deflect it? No. Yeah, it sucks when you miss the deflect and it breaks your shield. I mean, it breaks your shield anyway when you deflect anyway, so it sucks. But at least you deflected it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. With a giant lace bootay, you can't sleep on your side. All right, and there's this. No. This is a parody of a different meme. That's a little bit more intense for you two, but true. Honestly, when I saw that cutscene of Lace like on her side like that, like something was bugging me, man. Is all I can say. Something was bugging me. Get over her. Oh, Sub-Zero. I like how his tears are frozen over as well. This is actually quite tragic, man. Oh, I feel kind of bad for the guy. Oh. Dang, that's a big Subway sandwich. Kind of jealous. Honestly, true. Yeah. He just hit him with a sandwich. Oh, again with the sandwich. I just keep saying dang, man, he's getting clogged with a sandwich. Oh. Dude, Sonic is getting clogged by this sandwich, man. I guess it doesn't matter how fast you are if you can't run away from a giant
It's like one of the
sandwich.
first things you put on.
When your game launches on
I
your
always put on
secondary
the ketchup mayo
monitor.
mustard first.
Like, oh, Blanter, just, ooh, what are you doing over there, Wolf?
What?
When your game launches on your secondary monitor.
Hilarious.
Like, oh, Blanter, just, what are you doing over there, Wallplay? It's supposed to be there. I got like 3 monitors now on my home setup, so it would suck if it went on the others, because honestly, I think all my monitors now have different resolutions, so it's probably gonna mess things up. Oh, Yoshi and Shy Guy. Wait. Oh. Oh. This is kind of like a dark picture. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Cheetah. You had to see something happen to your people, bro. Shall we tango? Dang, Golshi, and oh god, that's not how you tango, Golshi. That is not how you tango. Jesus Christ. To be fair, I still probably would be tempted to dance with Golshi. I'm just afraid of the consequences, but a risk not taken is a regret forever. Hello, princess. I desire you carnally. Carbonara? Yummy. I could go for some too. Wahoo! Mario. 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 When Nintendo keeps him rated E for everyone, my man out here is never getting some princess action. They're just good friends. Who Larian is talking about Karlach's toes that much? Okay, we got Karlach's boots here. Warmed by the occasionally wiggling infernal toes. Okay, a little bit weird, but Devil Crushers. Stained with imp guts and warmed from within by hot, sweaty toes. Okay, now that one's a little bit weird. Why you gotta say sweaty toes? Why you gotta be like that? I mean, does she even sweat? I thought she just likes hot. Why would she sweat if she just likes being hot? I don't really know. So we got some news. Sonic Cup is a trademark Sega filed on December 16th. Ooh, okay. And, well, there's the Sega Cup. Shadow, we have to save him. Well, what do I do? He's a freaking cup. It's just like, what would they trademark Sonic Cup of all things? What are they gonna do with the Sonic Cup? I don't fully comprehend that. I mean, doesn't Sonic cover it? Why specifically Sonic Cup? Oh god, that thing. All right. Oh, you can actually just make it drop. All right. Wait, this is Mario. But why? Oh, you're gonna make it go around? Okay. Okay, all right. Ain't no way. Right into the freaking teeth.
Oh, your game crashed.
Oh, no. Ah, the classic Minecraft can't handle all the TNT explosions. The classic Minecraft can't handle all the TNT explosions. Even with like the most advanced supercomputer, you still can't run Minecraft, which is insane to this day. Actually insane. You're trying to fit through the window to save yourself and forget your booty is too fat. Oh, all right, so that's like Fiona. Does she have the cake? Is that what's going on here? Okay. Oh, she actually can't fit. Dang. And there's an illustration. Quit staring and just finish the job. when it's actually pay to lose, when you're booty too thick and get stuck in the window. That's actually like the Vegeta skin. His hair just covers half the screen. All of this is just Vegeta hair. Okay. No, you coming with me, boy? But I just want a game. Oh man. 8:30, I know, right? Good night. Jesus Christ. I mean, if you're not tired, if you don't need that much sleep, you don't need to go to bed at the same time. Like, what are you gonna make me do? Just lay in bed, do nothing? Like, come on, man, that's selfish. This is your spine. What the heck? Put it back. I mean, it's dragon spine. Yeah, man, I've been on your spine forever, man. Like, come on. This is such a Genshin joke. If you play the game, you'd get it. He's got a diva? Oh my god, is he in purgatory? He just opened the window.
Oh, he
the
turned his
man's
contrast.
just in purgatory. What a gaming setup. With the camera's just so low quality, everything just goes into purgatory mode. I actually like that. That's actually kind of sick. Gaming terms are so funny, like, oh, you're carrying me? What's next? Gonna hold my hand? Play with my hair? I mean, are you gonna clap them cheeks? Okay. Oh, he's clapping my cheeks, man. That one actually is one, though. There's a little bit of sussy gaming terms. I get that. Oh, so the new Mario Tennis game. Poor little Daisy's sick in bed. And meanwhile, Rosalina and Peach are having a good time. Get some fever out there. Oh, man, and Daisy can only just watch the fun. The one game where she actually has a chance to do something and play in the game, she's stuck in bed. Okay, interesting. I've never played Ratchet and Clank here. Oh. What on earth was that? Was that a goose? A duck? How do you make that Donald Duck noise? How is that possible? Let's just get, oh, okay. Sure. Oh, she actually does have her socks on. Stop. No! Shot Luminous. Sucked up all the feet water. At least I'm thankful that she didn't have her socks on in the water. At least they didn't have that. Was that animation so good for just a feet joke? Want to know why Limp Bizkit never had any songs in the Tony Hawk games? It's because of the Evangelion Waifu Wars. Wait, for real? Okay, all right. Ray and Asuka in the back there. I don't know if this is true. I'll believe it's true, but I don't know if it's true. Sandrone seems to be arguing with Columbina, and is she just using her Kubaki like cologne to draw her making out with her instead? Oh my god, the amount of gaslighting that would do, and then she turns around and shows her. My god, actual rage baiting queen. Level objectives: blow off zombies 10 times. What goes on in Plant vs. Zombies out here? That's not a normal goal. Why specifically blow? Can we do something different? Fallout 4, when the ground you're building on is slightly uneven. Ah, the fence, the most unpenetrable fence. That's like any building game sometimes, man. And that infuriates me to no end, too, when you can't fix that. It's really annoying. Can't fall asleep. This little bell home is much different from my big room in the palace. Wait, I have an idea. Okay, crafting, and I love you too, Bella. It's full of buzzsaws and spikes. I wonder if you lived in that palace so long, maybe that's just what you've grown accustomed to. I honestly wonder, how does that man live with so many buzzsaws and spikes? What is the Pale King even doing? I mean, it's no surprise that nobody went after the Pale King with all that. So what, tail? She used to think spinning it would make her run faster. Azur, let's just get like tails up there. You know, honestly, would be kind of cool if she could do it. All right, you know, if she could do it, I believe it. Harar is capable of doing anything. It's amazing how far computer graphics has advanced the last few decades. As we have the original Final Fantasy VII Cloud, and now the remaster. Oh man, if they actually did high definition textures like that, oh my god. Oh my god, that would actually be hilarious. Anyway, that's gonna do it here for a Binge Game Memes. I hope you guys had some good laughs. If you did, hey, check out my other videos, have some fun, and I will see you, beautiful sons of guns, again, back in the US of A. An animation by Goten? Oh, okay, Zelda falling from the sky right at the end. Let's go. Come on, Link, you gotta catch a woman. This is insane, actually great. I mean, cinematic just like the video game too. Come on, let's go. And how they actually stop. His left as he glides. Absolute cinema, man. I don't know what else to say. Like, how else did he do it? How do you fall down after catching it? I mean, maybe like one hand clutching that glider. That's not gonna go straight, you know? You have to have it, both hands on that thing. He like Tarzan'd her up there. It was either with his legs or Tarzan style with that vine. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what's cracking, fellow gamers? It's the big weeb man himself, or Gamer Boro. You know, I did start as a Let's Play channel. I'm probably gonna continue it here too. There's a lot of games coming out that I really want to do, and I love talking about video games. And if you like video games too, maybe a bit of a nerd, hey, I'm a fellow nerd. What's up? Hit that like button, subscribe, stick around. I got some good memes for you. Let's do this. After leading frogs over 3,000 blocks to breed for an achievement, this happened. All right. Wait, there's frogs in Minecraft? Dude, I'm so old, I don't even know what they're... Oh. No shot. It just got hit with the lightning. No way, bro. Is there really a Minecraft achievement to make a frog go 3,000? I mean, it's probably just make frogs breed. They don't actually have to travel 3,000 blocks. That would be incredible. Oh, yeah. You Reed Richards? What? He just grabs both of them and makes them kiss as his ult. Of course. The only way to do it. Now you kiss. I mean, he does got like the big old hands out there. I've even seen people draw him as Monkey D. Luffy. And he kind of does look like that, okay? He does get big, like he's going 4th gear, and he attacks just like Luffy. I mean, to be fair, he did exist before Luffy. I think Fantastic Form is older than One Piece. So, Monster Girl Island Prologue. None of your friends have played this game recently. Tell them why they should. I'm just looking below and I can see that she is packing some 6-packs abs. I can't show everything of what that shark goal is like, but if I could play that game and stream it and get away with it with YouTube being happy with me, I would. I don't think they would be happy with me though.
Hey bro, what you crunching on?
Oh.
Get another one going. I want to see if I can tell off the crunch.
What, chips?
Not a flaky chip.
Oh,
close to Lay's, but a little more
you can
crunchy.
tell that?
Is it kettle cooked?
What?
Really?
Are you? You're fat.
Just
someone think you're fat. Immediately.
Chip whisperer.
The chip whisperer.
What am I witnessing right now?
What?
It's a superpower that fat people.
That is not something that I think is right, dude. How many chips have you eaten in your life to tell by the simple sound of a crunch over a microphone, and not just like a good quality mic, like a gamer microphone? There ain't no way,
Commitment.
bro.
What was the commitment?
Novica with
I
no
kinda missed
way
the
to
last
run.
clip. I feel like Fortnite.
I wonder if you lived in that palace so long, baby.
What was that the credit scene? Oh, Uma Musume. I'm guessing his editor's on Uma Musume. Oh, hey, it's me. I will now probe you.
Okay, so it seems like recently one VTuber, Saraway, has actually been speaking out quite a bit about a lot of the problems going on with censorship on different platforms, including X and also many other apps in the EU, which I think obviously is a really big topic that has been kind of growing. And of course, we've talked about this quite a bit on this channel with many other VTubers as well, speaking out about a similar issue. And as I say in all videos, you know, although this is happening in the EU right now, don't expect, like, you know, just because you're in the US that this isn't going to eventually make its way over to you, because let's be real, we like to copy from each other's homeworks quite a bit, right? You know, you take a little bit of ours, we take a bit of yours, etc, etc. And of course, yeah, I mean, you know, we could see something very similar going to the US soon as well, which is a big problem. And it's a big problem as well for people just interacting internationally too, in terms of what kind of content they can see. Now, we covered yesterday the post that Saraway put out about the escalation of censorship across the EU, essentially saying the fact that now over on Twitter there used to be a kind of screen that would tell you whenever you're looking at something like maybe like NSFW or whatever, that due to local laws this is restricted or whatever, so you couldn't look at the content. But now what they're doing on Twitter itself is essentially just removing the content full stop. It's just gone. It's like it never existed. It doesn't even pop up on your feed anymore, and it is, yeah, obviously it's just no longer a thing, which I think is pretty crazy, because of course, you know, there are many artists and stuff, for example, like Saraway has followed on here, that she couldn't see their artwork on, which is obviously very disappointing, because it means that a lot of artists, and especially a lot of VTuber artists, cannot obviously interact with their audience and their worldwide audience, and are instead stuck to a lot of their audience in the US, and also in probably a little bit of Asia as well, right? So again, I think that is pretty crazy, and a lot of people have been calling that out, including Saraway, who obviously showed a little example in this video of how it works, and essentially it getting rid of it, you know, as soon as she kind of clicked refresh and turned the VPN off, which I think is absolutely crazy. So yeah, people have been pretty frustrated with that, including obviously like Lucy Pyre as well, saying, you know, you'll be relentlessly censored, treated like a child. Other people decide what you can and can't watch, and all your data will be used to sell your product. Enjoy. So yeah, obviously 100% true, right? This is what is going to happen. They're eventually going to you know, pretty much decide everything you can see like you're a child, which I think is absolutely crazy. And of course, they will kind of claim that this is supposed to be for the protection of children, but let's be real, it's really not. It's about controlling people, and we all know that, right? But of course, they go into something else as well, including the Discord age verification thing, which we talked about a little bit on this channel before too, with the fact that, you know, with the age verification system that was actually kind of popular the other week, essentially, yeah, Discord were thinking of adding a verification system where you'd put your face in, which obviously a lot of people had a problem with, especially VTubers, considering their faceless nature, in case there was some kind of breach or whatever of data. Now, obviously, they claimed that this was going to be something that was going to be deleted instantly. This was not going to be kept on the system, and this was going to be all private. But obviously, recently, apparently hackers have actually exposed parts of Discord's age verification system, discovering the front-end code for their partner Persona was publicly accessible on the open internet. This revealed details on how facial age estimates and ID verification are integrated. Persona's exposed code compares your selfies to a watch list of photos using facial recognition, screens you against 14 categories of adverse media from mentions of, you know, some pretty bad stuff, and tags reports with code names from active intelligence programs consisting of public-private partnerships. So what they're saying here is that, you know, obviously, you know, we don't know if they keep the images or not or whatever, but what they're doing though is they're running it through some kind of you know, watch list or whatever, or some kind of list of people with their faces, comparing the faces to like criminals and whatever, to see if you are that person, which I think is absolutely crazy, right? Because that is something that they don't tell you at all, right? And of course, you should have no problem if, of course, you're not a criminal, right? But I do think at the end of the day, it is still extremely odd, and it is crazy that they haven't told us that this happens as well, which yeah, I don't know. But obviously, Saraway did actually end up responding to this, saying the real question is this: when you read it, who are you actually angry at? Most people point towards Discord, but Discord isn't the endpoint, it's the conduit. The real issue is who is collecting, storing, and analyzing the data. Companies like Persona, OpenAI, Palantir, and US government agencies criticize Discord, but don't lose sight of who's actually gathering and analyzing the data, which yeah, is 100% true. You know, people like Persona, you know, often use a lot of these functions on other sites as well, right? It's not just Discord that they run these age verification systems on. So yeah, it is something that you need to be angry at towards them more so than Discord. Obviously, Discord is still responsible for this as well, but I think Persona as well is, you know, more so responsible too. People said, sorry, the Discord's new CEO is driving this. It's very similar to what happened with TikTok. It's not about collecting the information, it's what/why they want to collect this information. Nothing to do with protecting teens and everything to do with unmasking who is saying no things on the internet. Say nonsense, storing and leaking that data was inevitable. The real issue is people who are electing governments that push these ID verification requirements. Said, I can honestly hate both. The groups behind the data collection are absolutely the primary villain, but a mid-boss like Discord also deserves our ire as well for being complicit. Which yeah, obviously, as you're saying, just remember Discord didn't have to enforce this, which I do think is true. I think they were just saying like, hey, I think Sarai was meaning like, hey, you know, you got to look at the companies that are working with them more so than the company itself, because obviously they employ Persona to do this kind of stuff. They kind of you know, get them in to actually run these services, but at the end of the day, it's Persona that are the ones that are collecting the information and keeping it, which is the ones that you should be more so angry at, right? Because they are the ones that are controlling the services. Now obviously, yes, Discord is also definitely at fault for, you know, hiring them and probably even knowing the fact that, you know, they know, you know, they know the fact that, you know, what you call it, like Persona and that are storing this kind of stuff and are doing this kind of stuff. So I think, yeah, it is fine to be angry at both. But again, you know, people saying countries like Australia, France, UK, Greece, Spain, Germany, and the US states and Discord are now demanding age verification measures all at once. You know, yeah, and people saying the companies bending the knee to the governments who surveil their citizens, the data collection companies who cannot even secure the sensitive data that they're collecting. Which, yeah, obviously it just feels, you know, pretty bad at the moment for a lot of people out there, especially for VTubers who tried to stay anonymous on the internet recently, with, you know, for example, this facial recognition. Of course, the leak was to come out and it was to be attached to their account, because of course you're on your account, you know, say you're on your VTuber account, you kind of do your age verification, it gets leaked with that username put beside it. Well, there is like the easiest face reveal docs of your life, right, for that hacker.
Disturbing YouTube channels hiding in
they
plain
can then
sight.
obviously extort some money out of you for not uploading it or whatever.
Damn, that's a lot of oil.
Oh my god, that was so loud. It made me vibrate.
Oh,
Holy
this
shit.
one? That's pretty dumb.
YouTube shows you.
Hi, puppy. Here, I'm gonna turn off my webcam. Don't look at that. Up! Come here, up! Oh, that's a good boy. Wow. There's really no place. My webcam cable is really short. Filters. Dog cam behind me. Dog. What did it say? She did. Gay. Top of Mount Silver. That's a boy. He's that guy. Grant. Did autocorrect to Grant?
IGN reviews.
What the fuck is that?
Morbius? Oh, Thanos, Infinity War.
No,
MCU.
There's two gone.
What the fuck? Birdman? What the fuck is that thing? Why does
10
he
out
have
of
big
10.
hands? Whiplash? What the fuck is that?
Can I give hints? A 10
no.
out of 10 show.
Better Call Saul? Breaking Bad?
I have no
I'm gonna throw in the towel for this
I have no
one.
fucking clue.
Yeah.
Arcane, God.
Arcane.
That's
Arcane.
Vi, and that's Caitlyn. It's very clear.
I thought that was the Pope.
The Pope.
IGN reviews.
Yes, I'm using a clicky keyboard. Get used to it.
Once upon a time, in a hellscape far, far away, there lived a boy named Seth.
Oh, coming up with a body pillow.
He was a simple creature, fascinated by technology and
Yes.
video games, who spent much of his teenage years watching and following tech YouTube. In 2015, following in the footsteps of his idols such as Mr. Linus T. Tips, Bitwit, and Greenhouse Gaming, he built his first custom gaming computer, name of Sonic. Needless to say, he also had autism. One fateful day, after graduating college, building multiple other computers, and generally still indulging his tech fascination, Seth decided to rewatch an old Greenham gaming video. He glanced down at the comments, which caught his attention.
Imagine how we will see a GF Titan X 20 years from now.
90 Ti will never look like shit.
At some point, though, we will hit a wall, and Moore's Law will level off. We're already
Yeah, Moore's
slowing
Law
down
fell
in
off.
CPU technology.
He reached the limit. You know, we just started building vertically now.
One day, when I'm like 40 years old, I'll have myself a bunch of computers with i7
I know, a single 90 Ti, Titan X, most games in 4K. I'm trying to imagine the speed of a quad SLI Titan X. It's 125. I'm waiting for these days when in 2030 someone make a video called The Ultimate 2015 Gaming PC and put to it only 40% of real 2015 parts, the rest 2020 parts.
Can this PC run Notepad?
Seth looked at his watch. It was future o'clock.
The future.
He reached deep into his tired, dusty, Pentium 4 powered brain. He had a job. Tech prices go down.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
He could build this computer. The computer he could only dream of owning back in the day. The computer which only the likes of Linus Tips had the money to build. Would it still be a good computer?
I have to build this.
After researching his options, he scoured eBay and Facebook Marketplace. Which motherboard should he choose? Should he get an old case or a new one? Should he pay his rent or finally try SLI Titan? After making his choices, waiting for parts to arrive, couldn't get the motherboard to work, bought a whole different computer, found out the first motherboard did work, selling the first part, then finally building, it was done.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today I have assembled the ultimate 2015 gaming computer. This beast features an overclocked Core i7-5960X Extreme Edition processor, the NVIDIA GeForce GTX Titan X, 32 gigs of RAM, a 1TB NVMe SSD, and a whole decade of time since those specs were impressive. Has time left this former monster of a computer in the dust? Let's find out. Hi, welcome back. I'm Seth. Yes, that same Seth you saw in those clips earlier. I lost a bunch of weight at the end of high school, hit the gym. Don't worry about it. Point is, I've been following the tech scene for a while now, and that the 980 Ti just can't match. Knowing that this card retails... Do it for the vine, Seth. Do it for the vine. And before you ask, no, I am not buying any more. 2-way SLI was already questionable. 3 or 4-way was straight lossless scaling. That way you can use your secondary GPU specifically for upscaling and frame gen instead of letting it go unused. Comment if you want to see what...
Cute. Very nice. Shows. You just beat the situation of crazy.
What are you doing just standing around? Those raiders stole 2 crates of cargo during that attack. Send your troops to retrieve it.
Hex and Veach were killed in the ambush. We don't have the manpower or gear for a mission beyond the perimeter, especially just to recover a few crates.
It's not up to you to determine what is of value to the Empire.
Then I need all your men for this mission.
I think not. This task falls to you two, and you two alone.
Yes, Lieutenant. Gear. We've been risking our lives to recover equipment we could have been wearing this whole time. It's not clone trooper gear. Right. New toys for the shiny new military. And we get the scraps. After all the clowns have done, all we've sacrificed. We're good soldiers. We followed orders. And for what?
What are you doing?
You guys realize that these two are the same person, right? Francesca didn't summon her little brother or ancestor from a really long time ago. She literally summoned herself. So in the case of Francesca, she is her own master and her own servant. Here's the thing, she's technically speaking immortal, and even though she has been compared to a dead apostle before, she's not a dead apostle.
She's something more. She exists within.
She's just a human that found a way to become immortal.
Yes.
Francesca was previously known as Francois Prelati, an Italian cleric during the time of Joan of Arc, who spent his entire life performing rituals trying to summon demons into the human world. After he was caught and executed, he became a historical legend, and that is the reason why he achieved the status of a heroic spirit. The modern version of Francois is Francesca Prelati, who was caught and executed. He became a historical legend, and that is the reason why he achieved the status of a heroic spirit. The modern version of Francois is Francesca Prelati, who has transferred her soul into a new body every single time that she dies. But because his first death was recorded in history, he can be summoned as a servant or a heroic spirit in the caster class. So during the fake Holy Grail War, Francesca actually used her own body as the catalyst in order to summon herself or her previous life, which was Francois, into this war, which brought forth her original form pre-death as a servant. However, the summoned version has absolutely no memories of anything that happened after he died. He is essentially the same person that he was back then, while Francesca has all of the memories of every single life that came after. You guys realize that these two are the same?
I understand. I follow. It's just Shiro and Archer in reverse. Oh, Vampire Master, Master of Summon Silk. Master who isn't a master that turns a servant to a new servant. A master who is turning them into a new servant. So the servant is turning them into a new servant. Who's that? A Comatose Master, a Chimera Wolf Master, master killed by their own servant. A master whose servant is turning them into a new servant. Alright. I don't know who that one is.
Buy a whole chicken, $8. A raw chicken. You think when it goes rotted, when you throw it away? No, right before it goes rotten, they roast it and sell it to you for $16.
The Pokemon Company are re-releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch for $20 each. Now these are not some remastered versions of the games. Oh no, my friends, it is straight up the regular Game Boy version, just with the ability to play locally via Wi-Fi instead of a link cable. Now the last time they did something like this was with Gold and Silver. And at least in Japan, they made these cool physical boxes for them, which I think was totally cool, even if they only had a code inside. Now I understand that an authentic copy of Fire Red or Leaf Green is like $150 right now, but the thing is, there's another way you can play a lot of old school games. It's called Nintendo Classics. You know, the thing that you get for free if you're already paying for Nintendo Online. And they have other Pokemon games on there, including stuff like XD Gale Darkness and Coliseum that are coming soon on the Switch too. Why is it that the Pokemon games from 2004 have to be charged $20? Like, I like giving you my money for dumb things, but even this is too much for me. The Pokemon Company are re-releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch for $20 each. Yes. Now these are not some remastered versions of the game. Oh no, my friends, it is straight up the regular Game Boy
because they shut down the old way to do it.
Play locally via Wi-Fi instead of a link cable. Now the last time they did something like this was with Gold and Silver. At least in Japan.
Though there is a way to still do it. I'm just missing the copy of Black and White. And then I'll be able to do it.
Sierra Hotel, India.
Oh my god, you guys, look at the blackbirds flying out of that hole. Whoa.
Open wounds? Does anybody have any open wounds? I would suggest covering them immediately as you go to your rooms, briskly. Please walk. I got it. Carry the child.
Oh my god, go get it.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Oh no.
No, I can't find Armadillo.
Okay, it's Dillo.
I've sewed in a GPS tracker onto Armadillo.
You did what now? And you can sew?
Gotta put one in your shoe, too.
My shoe?
Yeah, that way, when you come home from work, I know it's time to reheat dinner.
And it gives you time to clear your browser history. Yeah, you're closing in. This is a walk in the park.
Jen, I'm standing still.
Okay, well then we've got a problem, because one of you is moving.
Is Armadillo moving?
Yes, he is, and at a pretty fast clip.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die, Jen!
Yeah! It's you. All right, I was looking for my wife, and I found this. I thought it may be a clue.
Oh, this is my daughter's.
Okay.
Oh, Greg.
Dillo ran away?
Mm-hmm. Write the goodbye note with my left hand. She'll never know.
Great.
Oh my god, you guys, look at the blackbirds flying out of that hole.
Natsuki's like, taps me on the back. He's like, come on,
Blackbird, sure.
I was like, yeah, what's up, Natsuki? He's like, can I smoke inside? I was like, no, I don't think so. It's a theme park for kids. I don't think you can smoke inside. Yeah. He's like, eh? So I start walking in. He's like, Kona-san, Kona,
you're being
please,
haunted by the smoking devil.
Oh my god, you guys, look at the black.
Natsuki's like, taps me on the back. He's like, Kona-san. I was like, yeah, what's up, Natsuki? He's like, can I smoke inside? I was like, no, I don't think so. It's
OG chainsaw. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of these posts. 40. There's no way this post is 40 minutes ago. Where's the description? 1 hour ago. Okay, yeah, what the fuck? Why is it showing me posts from 1 hour ago? Who is this? Already, like, the most popular, 30k, kind of cringe, but yeah. I feel like I never watched anime. Haha, sure.
I didn't let tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. I didn't let tears in.
What block is she reading? Kimi ni Todoke. Me to you. Vocaloid, Anji, I love the song. Tommy. Why is this showing me all this? Read bio. Why the fuck is it showing me this? Hello, I like anime, BL, and yo. Roblox account. What the fuck? Why is it showing me the Roblox account? Well, good for you and your 91 subscribers. How powerful is Grand Illusion?
I don't think you guys understand exactly how overpowered Francois Pelelati's Noble Phantasm actually is. You're about to find out because I'm going to explain it to you. Francois' Noble Phantasm Grand Illusion is literally a reality manipulation powerhouse. This dude or doodad or thing, whichever way you want to call it, can create something similar to a reality marble that completely overwrites the environment surrounding. The world does eventually realize that it has essentially been tricked, so it does revert back after some time. But for a certain amount of time, whatever it desires or wishes upon, it becomes reality. That's why in episode 7, when Francois showed up and stopped the fighting between Berserker and Avenger, immediately after we got Francesca explaining to Faldios that it looks perfectly fine and the workshop can be physically touched and used no matter what. However, in about 5 days time, the world will realize that it has been tricked and it will revert back to normal. The reason for the world itself to be able to realize things is because the world has its own consciousness, but that is an explanation for a separate video. I don't want to confuse you right now. We also saw it being used when it transformed a completely dry mountainous area into a full-on forest with snow. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Francois' Grand Illusion is like a supreme form of reality manipulation that completely bends the laws of reality. But thankfully, it is only temporary. And on top of that, he is only this powerful during this timeline because of certain conditions that were used in order to summon him. If it weren't for these specific circumstances, if it were to be summoned in a different timeline, he would not be as powerful with the Grand Illusion Noble Phantasm as he is right now. I don't think you guys understand exactly
like
how
overpowered. So if it's the Grand Illusion is the max, his minimum is probably everything else. No attack, no speed. Tsuki, Hime, Micro, and CCC should still look weak. Gaslighting Gaia via layers of loop shoals. God. You know Elias laughing in the corner. Yeah, I wonder if this is how the units of rotations would look like.
The higher-ups are currently trying to designate you as a special grade and officially sentence you to indefinite imprisonment. Because if you can intentionally create a thing like that, then it stands to reason you could easily create your own army.
Principal Yaga, where do you think you're going without any cursed corpses?
I'm going to see my son.
You've been sentenced to death, so I don't think so. They'll let you live if you just tell them how you create those fully autonomous man-made cursed corpses.
First, you use the body's information to reproduce the soul's information, and the soul's information is placed inside the cursed corpse's core. Why not tell us sooner? Why not try to live longer? Masamichi! Why don't you fight me? Pandas aren't bound by things like that. But still, just make sure you remember this. Even pandas can cry. The higher-ups are currently trying.
But since the government is too cheap to pay for certified man, there's no way to prove I got this.
Good news, Dad. You accidentally put this in the shredder. I was able to reassemble and put your juror number in the online system.
Why? Why would you do any of this?
I also called to confirm they received it. I have copies.
I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer though.
I do want to, but it's 3.5. How long is it?
2.5 hours.
An air raid siren suddenly goes off at the naval base. When the man rushes over, the guards have already sealed the entrance. This is an underground military bunker, obviously not a place just anyone can enter. As the soldiers begin closing the doors, the man slips inside at the very last second.
Have you ever noticed that in Naruto Road to Ninja, every character in the Naruto world has their personality completely reversed? Shikamaru loses his genius edge and becomes an idiot. Sai abandons black and white drawings and starts painting colorful scenery. While Choji becomes slim and surprisingly wise, Ino shifts from loud and aggressive to soft and elegant. Kiba drops his love for dogs and suddenly prefers cats, while Akamaru goes from loyal partner to straight up hating him. Shino, once obsessed with insects, can't stand bugs anymore, and Tenten constantly gets hurt using weapons she once mastered, Neji and Rock Lee abandon their disciplined natures, becoming perverts, spying on people and stealing underwear. Tsunade and Shizune swap bodies and looks, with Shizune gaining an attractive figure while Tsunade appears flat. Natures, becoming perverts, spying on people and stealing underwear.
They stole their underwear.
Tsunade and Shizune swap bodies and looks, with Shizune gaining an attractive figure while Tsunade appears flat.
Flat.
Wearing glasses and looking elderly. Among all the characters, the biggest transformations happened to Sasuke and Hinata. Sasuke, who was originally cool, didn't care about girls, and only thought about revenge, now becomes a total flirt, constantly focused on flirting with every girl around him. He hasn't lost his looks though. Sasuke's good looks are eternal. Hinata, on the other hand, goes completely off the rails. The once polite, shy, and modest princess of the Hyuga clan now acts wild. She wears revealing outfits, speaks bluntly, always seems irritated, enjoys teasing others, and openly shows her feelings for Naruto. Essentially, she turns into a rebellious, bold type, similar to Sakura or Ino. Have you ever noticed that in Naruto Road to Ninja, every character in the Naruto world has their personality completely reversed? Shikamaru loses his
The alt-rock league. That's hilarious. Eternal.
They're testing if I'm a real Evangelion fan with these. Question 1, where is Tokyo's relocated? If you've been to Hakone, you'll know that it's based on Hakone, which is in Kanagawa. The umbilical cable provides.
The PC building scams are getting out of control, so let's talk about the opposite of that. The reverse scams. This one might be my favorite.
Superman, someone is controlling you.
What is that?
Kryptonite. Guess he doesn't tell you everything. Diana, wait! Military satellites are tracking him now.
And what will we do? Wait for him to pull the moon from the sky?
No, he hasn't said anything about doing something like that, has he? Your father awaits.
Don't touch me.
Cyborg, how do we save Raven?
I don't think you can.
We don't even know where she is.
She's in the Middle East of Kandak City.
Howdy.
I put a tracer on her.
When?
About 30 seconds after we met. Same time I put one on each of you. What?
Cyborg, you have the ability to manifest boom tubes, do you not?
Yeah, I can boom us there. But you guys barely held your own against Flash and Wonder Woman. That's without Superman being on deck.
It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, right. Like you got a way to take out Superman. Oh my god, I think he does.
Titans, go!
Titans.
You mind removing that?
What?
Superman, someone.
What? Wait, you can pull the moon to Earth. Fuck, I didn't think of that. I like how Batman stops and goes, wait, you can pull the moon to Earth? Fuck, I didn't think of that.
He hasn't said anything about doing something like that. And has he? Your father awaits. Diana, wait! Military satellites are tracking him now.
And what will we do? Wait for him to pull the moon from the sky?
No, he hasn't said anything about doing something like that, has he?
It's a rare stone, Bruce. Maybe.
Understand how unfunny a man is until he starts sending you Instagram reels. Like, genuinely, I stare at the screen with a blank face because it's either so childish, immature, or violent. And the thing is, they get mad because they think that you're trying to humble them, but honestly, it's just really so unfunny. Like, I don't know how anybody could find that funny.
Lady, I've got news for you. You failed the test, bro. When guys send you edgy Instagram reels, they're testing you. They're like tapping you on the shoulder. They're like, hey. It's literally like a trial to see if you're gonna be a raging bitch or not, or if you can take a joke.
Understand how unfunny a man is until he starts sending you Instagram reels. Like, genuinely, I stare at the screen with a blank face because it's either so childish, immature, or violent. And the thing is, they get mad because they think that you're trying to humble them, but honestly, it's just really so unfunny.
So which one of these boxes are heavier? Your brain has already decided, and it's probably wrong. Let me explain why.
How are special grade curse tools in the Jujutsu world actually forged? Currently, there are only 4 ways to create curse tool. First, long-term infusion of cursed energy. This is the most common method of forging cursed tool. For example, an ordinary blade. If used by a Jujutsu sorcerer for a long time, after being eroded by cursed energy over a long period, it can eventually become a cursed tool. The sword used by Nanami is one such example. However, this method can usually only produce grade 2 or grade 3 cursed tool. Second, forging by master craftsmen. For instance, Kumiya Juso is a genius blacksmith. The handshake sword used by Shigamo Haruta and the dragon bone used by Maki are all his creation. But to forge weapons like these, it requires not only the blacksmith's precise control of cursed energy, but also carving special cursed techniques into the weapon for it to become a cursed tool. During the golden age of Jujutsu 1,000 years ago, forging level was clearly much higher. Weapons like the inverted spear of heaven and the split soul katana most likely originated from that era, but these weapons are relics, and once broken, they are gone forever. In addition to these, there are 2 more ways to create cursed tool. 1, special weaving techniques using cursed energy. 2, direct creation by constructing cursed technique. Although these 2 methods have an extremely high chance of producing special grade cursed tools, they consume enormous time and manpower. For example, the black rope used by Miguel in the movie was created by sorcerers from his homeland using a special weaving technique and took decades to make. The split soul katana that Mai constructed for Maki and the Kamishiro constructed by Sukuna all cost the creators their lives. This is an unbreakable rule. You could say that 1 special grade cursed tool equals 1 life. That is the fundamental reason why they are so rare. How are special grade cursed tools in the Jujutsu world? Cost the creators their lives. This is an unbreakable homeland using a special weaving technique and took decades to make. The Kamishiro constructed by Sukuna all cost the creators their lives. This is an unbreakable rule. You could say that 1 special grade cursed tool equals 1 life. That is the fundamental reason why they are so rare. How are special grade cursed tools?
1 week ago, I decided to try to live out one.
Dog. Missing something? Not in the mood for games. I have a kid here. Says he's your son.
You caught him.
I'll be right there.
He doesn't deserve.
Oh, dog.
Says he's your son.
He's just good.
I'll be right there.
He doesn't deserve to breathe.
Uh-oh.
Do you know what you were tonight? You weren't a warrior, you weren't a soldier. You were a child.
It's easier my way.
It has nothing to do with easy. It's about doing what's right because it's right, and that's the only reason you need.
Seemed right to me.
That's the problem. Heads up.
It's a League of Assassins star.
It appears there's a connection to race and death.
GameStop employee scanning packs for hit. This is crazy. This is a dude who went to GameStop to purchase the new tech stickers of Ascended Heroes, and he noticed the employee scanning every single pack over the security device remover on the counter. Every blister that beeped, he put it in a box behind the counter and did not sell that. To be clear, Pokemon packs do not have security devices or RFIDs. They come fresh out of the case, whether you're GameStop or a local shop. But OP actually knew another cashier personally, and he asked him if he could buy any of the ones he stuck down in the box. It turns out that almost every pack in there was a hit, including the SIR Dragonite and the Gengar. When I first read this post, I thought about the Sigma metal verifiers that people use to detect gold and silver.
What the hell was that about? You just disrupted our date.
We just saved your life.
We have private security for that. Let's go. You know what? Best idea yet.
Oh, there's no reason to be so rude, Hoss.
Hoss? Oh my God, sorry, I'm just not used to talking to a plebeian, so this is a little
Someone
weird.
used their dictionary
Hey,
today.
Eugene.
Now, just a minute. We have earned either gratitude or an apology, whichever this young man must first.
Eugene, who the hell do you think that you are?
I think I'm talking to someone who's being
Eugene.
extremely rude right now. Now, just hold your horses 1 second.
You have no idea who you're talking to. Eugene!
Oh, I think I do. And that would be a tiny little man.
Stupid bitch! Look what you just did to my girlfriend!
Oh my God, what did you do?
This guy was being, well, an asshole.
Look, we're so sorry. We've been working without a break and he didn't mean to.
What the hell happened here? Look what they did to Kayla. These lunatics attacked us. This is all your fault, Mercer. What the hell were you? I had goddamn rotters up my ass.
Did you hit him? Yes, but...
What the hell are you thinking? Don't you know who that is? What the hell was that about? You just disrupted our date.
We just...
Next we have Bird's Nest Soup. This is a—
Wait! I love Bird's Nest Soup. Is that bad? My dad would joke around.
I wanna be the very best.
But no one ever will.
Xerneas.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Huh?
Xerneas? It's okay, Xerneas. You're gonna be fine. Oh, the nearest Poke Center is hundreds of miles away, and I don't have any potions. It looks like I have no choice. Sorry, Xerneas. Please, forgive me.
I wanna be the very best.
Yeah, let's get out.
No one ever.
So one Jujutsu Kaisen fan made a post asking if Megumi and Yuka can summon their own Maharaga, or do they have just one to share? And honestly, this question broke the entire fandom. Now, for those who might be confused, the 10 Shadows technique is an inherited ability passed down through the Zenin bloodline. And historically, 2 Six Eyes users can't be born at the same time. So fans assumed the same rule applies to 10 Shadows users. However, here's where it gets interesting. The fan points out that we have absolutely no reason to believe Maharaga is incapable of existing in 2 instances. Like, genuinely, there's zero evidence in the series that suggests only one Maharaga can exist at a time. And when you think about it, Maharaga isn't a physical entity stored somewhere waiting to be summoned. It's a Shikigami manifestation created through cursed energy and the user's shadow. So theoretically, if Megumi summons his Maharaga and Yuka summons hers, you'd have 2 separate Maharagas running around. Now, if this sounds terrifying, that's because it is. So one Jujutsu Kaisen fan made a post asking if Megumi and same rule applies to 10 Shadows users. However, here's where it gets interesting. The fan points out that we have absolutely no reason to believe Maharaga is incapable of existing.
It's just a card.
Give a girl unrestrained freedom and watch her become the worst version of herself. And it's a quote retweet that says, "My theory is that a reason these men don't like tattoos on women is because..."
It's over. Uh-huh. Agami summons Maharaga.
Do you know why the Gojo clan and the Zenin clan are on bad terms? But the heads of the clans at the time got serious during a spectated match, who had both the Six Eyes and the Limitless technique. The Zenin clan had someone with the same technique as you.
In all of sorcerer history, there's never been anyone who's managed to subjugate this one. With this treasure, I summon... Grip sword. Divergence the Divine General. Maharaga. One who's managed to subjugate this one. With this treasure, I summon... a grip sword. Divergence the Divine General. Maharaga. Hey, you damn bastard. I'll be dying first. Let me see your best shot.
What is Maharaga?
Just like your first time flying over.
No, this is my last. Everybody, nikke!
With this treasure, I summon Neem. Fillion! Oh no! I lost my skin. What else? I guess I finished all my dailies. Be my friend. Yeah, sure. Finished all my daily missions.
There are 4 types of guys.
Oh, there are? Wait, where's the 4th guy? What? I only see 3. What happened to the 4th dude?
Hi, I'm Mari. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope this video makes today just a little bit better. Okay, so today we are going to be reacting to memes only boys will understand.
Girls when a guy gets hit in the balls. That was funny.
Oh no!
Boys when a guy gets hit in the balls. He's never gonna have kids.
Poor man. So sad.
Why is he so muscular? Step on me.
Listen, all right. Comment down below. Which one are you? Are you the why so muscular or step on me? Well, let's be honest here. I know which one you are.
Someone's down bad. Am I right? It's me. I'm down bad. It's me. Nobody. Boys on December 1st. I touch myself.
Huh?
Boys. If a girl likes a boy, she should just tell him. Yeah, girls shouldn't expect boys to take a hint and make a move.
Okay.
Also, boys, I like you. What? Why? Is this a prank? Are you?
No, literally, the why is it always like that? Or they're just like, huh? You're joking, right? No. What if they really like you? Is liking you a joke? Has it always been a joke? Has someone bullied you in school telling you that they liked you and they're like, ha, JK loser? Like, I'm just curious. Like,
there's a free skin. Wait, did I finish the New Year's event? The New Year's event is gone. I got that. Collected. This. Here we go. My tickets. Oh no, two more days. 12/25, okay. Ford fashion show. Nah, okay.
why is it like that for guys?
You sure? It's system error. School picnic exists. The bus. Girls. Boys.
Why is it so true?
Only boys will get it. 7 p.m. 7 a.m.
Huh?
Men in the gym. I don't do this exercise. Spreading your legs looks totally feminine.
What?
Also men basically everywhere in public. Hypocrites.
True. Wait a minute. I never even thought of that. Wait, guys, you're already doing the motion. Why not build the muscle there? You could crush watermelon with your thighs. Isn't that cool?
Great.
6-year-old me. The biggest pumpkin I can find. My mom's saying that I can have any pumpkin I can carry.
That's so funny though. What?
How women pick a shampoo. Effectiveness, brand, aroma, effect on hair, ingredients, bottle color, quality, design,
blah, blah.
bias, internet review, amount, popularity. How men pick shampoo.
And does it smell good?
Yes, the shampoo here is made out of shampoo. Girls. He must be cheating on me with his female bestie. Meanwhile, boys with their female bestie.
What? I don't know. That's kind of weird anyways, though, if that's what you're doing. I'm
gonna lose this one.
I actually have a question.
I can't win.
How do you think it's weird
Wait, what skins do they have?
A girl's friends with a lot of guys, or if a guy's friends with a lot of girls? I'm just curious, how is that perceived?
Female barber. Laughing and talking with the customer. Me with my barber. Honestly, depending on the mood, I kind of prefer this.
What is that?
Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Boys in a sleepover. We shall summon the respawn.
Let's go.
Men be like, I'm fine. Also, men. Guys, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's not fine. Me thinking I shook enough. The last drop of pee. My boxers.
Ew.
Society. Men should talk about their feelings more. Men share their feelings. Other men.
Aww.
Woman.
They laugh.
I kinda don't
That's
care.
crazy. That's so sad.
That's crazy.
There are 4 types of guys.
Oh, there are? Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Where's the 4th guy? What? I only see 3. What happened to the 4th dude?
But there's only 3 here. Is one of them trans or something? Or oh, maybe it's me.
Maybe it's
Why guys
crazy.
trim their pube? Girls, isn't it strange how we live longer than men? Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Boys, how many shirts will stop the bullet?
Oh no!
I did a thing.
The heat stroke will.
Oh, that's bad.
You really did make that video.
Junk for the second date and she cancels.
I don't.
Some of you have never been hit in the face by one of these balls and it shows.
Oh.
What is that, bro?
Why my hand is in my pocket. There's something in there. My hands are cold. I need to adjust.
Poor men.
A guy's right pocket.
Oh.
Yeah?
A guy's left pocket.
Wait, why? Wait, what's the difference between the right and the left? Like, I'm curious. Like, just
It's
I
the
don't
main
understand.
pocket.
Me and the boys planning our sleepover. Me and the boys after mom says no.
They still do it anyways.
I'm a grown man. I'm a big adult. I can do this. I've grown up. I've got my own life now.
Yeah.
I know that. I just wanted to be a part of it.
Oh.
Oh, because
Girls, after having a
I
fight,
see.
never talks and is a jerk about it.
what the dog doing? It's over. Hey, it's me. I'm watching myself. Watch the other watch. Why is Wolf? Oh. It's a
Why
camera.
is this wolf so close to Ayaka? You have to understand, in the story, Enkidu clearly stated that her master hates humans. The reason Ayaka is an exception is because, according to the setting, this creature is not actually a wolf, but a chimera in the form of a wolf. It was born from the evil experiments of Magi, and in order to make it a medium for the summoning ritual, the silver wolf chimera was given magic circuits. That's why it doesn't need to eat. It survives solely on magical energy. And coincidentally, Ayaka is not human at heart either. She is a fragment of the El Malloy Supreme Mystic Code. After the Fourth Holy Grail War, she was repaired by a magician couple and turned into a little blonde spirit girl, the Little Red Riding Hood in the anime. The reason she now takes Ayaka's form is that because she had infinite magic and could grant wishes, she was abused by 2 Magi. During that time, she met a clone of the real Ayaka, who was the only one kind to Little Red Riding. That's why Little Red Riding Hood eventually took Ayaka's appearance. To put it simply, the Ayaka that appears here is essentially 3 massive masses of magical energy. And even though this wolf is a chimera, its intelligence is no different from an ordinary wolf. It doesn't understand what the Holy Grail War is, nor does it care about command seals. Every action it takes is based on biological instinct and impulse. That's why, in its eyes, Ayaka is just walking food. That's why the wolf actively approaches Ayaka. It's an instinctive behavior. You might be confused, why would this low intelligence wolf become Enkidu's master? The reason is simple. It didn't choose to be Enkidu's master. Enkidu chose it instead. Why is this...
No, that's fake.
There is a really subtle detail about Tatsuya and Sentenced to be a Hero that basically all of you anime onlys have.
After disappearing since the Shibuya tragedy, Nobara surprisingly...
At first glance,
Spoilers.
this seems really nice. It's anti-
Hold on.
After disappearing since the Shibuya tragedy, Nobara surprisingly...
Hold on. I'll report this. Oh, up here. No, I can't do that for them.
At first glance, this seems really nice. It's antibacterial.
So Gege Akutami has finally cleared up the biggest rumor in the fandom, that Gojo Satoru was not inspired by Kakashi. In a recent reveal, Akutami admitted that Gojo's iconic blindfold look actually came from a guy in Chunin exams named Tobitake Tonbo, who wore bandages over his eyes. The funniest part, when Akutami finally met Masashi Kishimoto and told him about this massive inspiration, Kishimoto was totally confused and said, wait, was there even a guy like that? So yes, the strongest sorcerer owes his look to a background NPC that even the creator of Naruto—
Why are you sitting at my desk?
Lieutenant Miller from Internal Affairs is here. He's taken over my office. Apparently, someone has been leaking classified information to a criminal syndicate. The entire squad is under investigation.
That's crazy. No one here's a mole.
How can you be so sure?
Because I know these guys. I know everything about them.
Well, you're a poor police officer if you don't think that people can surprise you.
Not these people. Here, watch this. I know what everyone's gonna do tonight. It's Thursday, so Gina's gonna leave early to rehearse with her new dance group, Dancy Reagan. They're the first ladies of movement. Amy's gonna be going over her weekly budget, and Charles will be attending a pizza for one cooking class.
Tonight's menu, pepperoni.
And if I run and leap at Terry, he will most certainly catch me in his arms. Coming in!
No, holding coffee!
What information has been leaked and by who?
You don't need to know that. All you need to know is that a felony's been committed by someone on your squad, and I'm going to find out who did it. Have you ever taken confidential information about an ongoing investigation out of this precinct?
No, I would never do something that stupid. I did something really stupid. I need your help. Why are you sitting at my desk?
Lieutenant...
JJK fans just realized something actually insane about Kenjaku's conversation with Yuji's friend. For some context, in the latest episode, Kenjaku was acting all nice by escorting civilians out of the culling game barriers. One of them was Sasaki, Yuji's senior from the occult club. Kenjaku didn't just save her. He actually looked her in the eyes and said, "Thank you for being friends with my son." Most people thought this was just Kenjaku having a rare Mom of the Year moment, but fans on Reddit noticed a much more calculated detail. It wasn't a thank you for the friendship, but an appreciation for being the reason Yuji ate Sukuna's finger in the first place. That's exactly why Kenjaku completely ignored the other guy in the group and only spoke to Sasaki. He's literally giving her credit for being the accidental assistant who made his job way too easy. JJK fans just realized something actually insane about Kenjaku's conversation with Yuji's friend. For some context, in the latest episode, Kenjaku was acting all nice by escorting civilians out of the culling game barriers. One of them was Sasaki, Yuji's senior from the occult club. Kenjaku didn't just save her. He actually looked her in the eyes.
I didn't see that episode. He does. Nice. Indefinite hiatus. Kappa here. You don't understand, the internet was new, and everybody being connected. Save the world. The edginess. I didn't see the. Is this the sub?
I haven't introduced myself!
This is dumb.
My name is Jester Couture. As your master, I will affirm everything about you. And as an inhuman dead apostle, I will take everything from—
Huh. Lion. Oh, they already spoiled the name. The saber, it's not. It's a lie. Richard. Nice.
さっき映画ってやつで見た技術と俺の格闘の組み合わせだ。バーッ。
それでこの動きすごいね。ランサーのクラスとして少し本気でいくよ。
セイバーだ。よろしくな。
No! What did he do? Well, I have to sit that again.
Saber だ。よろしくな。
What are you doing? Lancer.
やっぱり付け焼き場じゃ無理か。ここからはセイバーのクラスとして剣を使うとしよう。一度やってみたかったんだ。騎士は徒手にして死せず、そう言って拾った枝一本で敵を打ち払った湖の騎士の真似事をな。
The knight does not die empty-handed.
指揮官のナンバーワンだから MVP も楽勝よ。
Wait, there's a new episode. I'm gonna watch that tonight. When did she get the strap? Agoramachi? It's over.
Okay, so it seems like there's been some pretty big news in regards to false ID, and this one feels a little bit weird because obviously I'm saying there's pretty big news about a news tuber, right? And obviously if you guys don't know false ID and you're in the VTubing space, then I don't know how you don't know about him. But essentially, yeah, he has been one of the, I guess, pillars of VTuber news and VTuber just kind of stuff in general, right?
Yeah, he was the #1 main channel. Now, who are people gonna watch? They're gonna watch like 4chaners.
And he was one of the first people that I kind of like, absolute content machine, you know, during the height of a lot of things, right? But again, obviously a lot of people, you know, flooding in a lot of support, saying the legend himself, you know, good luck, False, in your new opportunity, wishing you the best. Just know I'll always be cheering you.
Cool. TV. Wait, no way. Not Kirito, that's not Kirito.
Goddess of victory, Nikke. See?
What leak?
How do you fix a problem you can't even see? In smaller systems, it's not that hard. Air leak on your tire? Just throw some soapy water on it and find the bubbles. Easy. But in a larger system, like our workshop's compressed air hoses, it could take a fluke to find a tiny leak somewhere. A fluke II-915 acoustic imager, to be exact. This 25 $1,000 handheld camera does not work like a normal camera. You know, taking in light and transforming it into internet cloud. Instead, it takes in sound and uses it to find leaks and equipment malfunctions, even detecting noises beyond the range of human hearing. It then represents that audio like a heat map. So let's see if we can use it to find some really useful stuff, like the leak in our system, and maybe even a segue to our sponsor.
Shut your trap, computer man. It's okay, I got this. Look at me. You're thinking, I need more action in my life, and I agree.
Like so many of our videos, this one was prompted by an actual problem. That. Obviously, it helps a little that we shoot most of our workshop videos on the other side of this wall, but it's still been a major source of disruptions over the last few years. Now, an obvious solution would be to just not have a compressed air system, but that's not really an option. We use it for everything from cleaning things off, to cutting and polishing, to hacking things apart. Excuse me. And I've done a fair bit of sandblasting with it too, mostly for my personal motorbike project. So, okay, we need an air compressor. Deal with it, right? Well, see, it wouldn't be that big of a problem, except that somewhere in the system is a leak. So the compressor goes off way more often, disrupting us way more often than it needs to. That's where Fluke's acoustic imager comes in. Theoretically, with this, in a matter of minutes, I should be able to track down the leak, saving us both time and money. Theoretically. I'm gonna put that to the test. I've never actually used this before, so I don't know how I'm gonna tell the difference between our HVAC system and air leaking out of a hose, but presumably it's pretty easy. Wow, there's something in this wall. Oh, there's something bouncing off this wall, I think.
You'll get a lot of sounds reflecting from that sometimes.
That makes sense.
Keep an eye on the right side and you'll see the range of frequency band that it's looking for.
Okay, I feel like I could move pretty quickly at this point. Oh, hello. Captain, I think we've found something. Right there. Okay, but would I even be able to hear this? Oh, I can. I would have to be within like 10 inches of it though.
One to go.
And that took like 2 minutes. Oh, jeez. Okay, once you know what you're looking for, it stands out like a beacon. Oh yeah, this one's a lot more obvious.
Okay, well.
So between these two, this one was a pretty substantial one. We found both of them within just a couple minutes.
This is a lot like the video Adam Savage did with this thing, hey?
Two cool people can have the same cool idea at the same time. Adam Savage and Electro Boom. And also me, just slower. I want to show you guys, separate from the video mode, you can put it in leak queue mode. This allows you to take a picture of a leak, then according to your settings, so gas price, compression energy cost, as well as your currency, it will tell you how much that leak is going to cost you a year. I had no idea that just a little air leak could cost $45 a year. So replacing the fitting is a no-brainer.
That assumes it's running all year.
I mean, it is running all year. We never turn it off. Like, that's the whole thing with a leak. It's like a faucet, right? Like, every once in a while, a drip will waste like more gallons in a month than you could possibly fathom. Now, obviously, if the only gases you're working with are compressed air, it would take a little while for an investment like this to pay for itself. But in certain industries, this could be worth its weight in gold in cost savings. Now, while the workshop team gets those fittings sorted out, I'm gonna go see what else this thing can do. The magic of this device is really in its algorithm and precise calibration. The hardware itself is pretty simple. This array of 64 microphones is arranged in a logarithmic spiral to capture sound, and it uses beamforming to determine the source of the sound. Then it overlays that on the camera image as what Fluke calls a sound map. In the default mode, a sound map looks an awful lot like a heat map. All of this is possible because the microphones are all in known locations relative to both each other as well as to the camera right in the center. So sound hits the array, and with a little bit of maths, the source can be determined by analyzing the reception delays. There are some limitations though. Its microphones pick up sound between 2 kilohertz and 100 kilohertz, which is well above the range of human hearing. So if you wanted to find something like a small liquid leak, say in our water cooling loop here, the frequency of a drip, drip, drip might actually be too low for the Fluke to pick up. Fortunately, we have an idea for that. Why not turn our liquid leak into an air leak? All we need to do is pressurize our loop. Well, that was easy. Oh, you put a hole in the tube. Usually the leaks are a lot smaller than that in these water cooling systems. I kind of want to know if it can handle a much smaller leak, like an O-ring issue or something. Every once in a while. So how would they track down then a low pressure leak? Turns out the answer is Fluke's beacon. This little device emits sound at 40,000 hertz, well beyond what would bother any human. You just pop it into your system, seal it up, tune it to 40,000 hertz, and theoretically, we should be able to find our leak. I can definitely detect it through the acrylic now, but our system may be too complex for such a short wavelength to travel through like that.
It's probably just because this knows there's sound coming from here or somewhere off the side, and so it's not going to pick up the same frequency somewhere else.
Hold it up over there then. Oh, dude, bingo.
You know what? This would be a great opportunity to check the multiple source feature here.
Ooh, yeah. So in acoustics, we can click multiple sources, and then, oh, dude, that's so cool. It'll show the different levels. However, those still totally overpower it. Really? Yeah, it really doesn't care about this leak unless it's the only one on screen. Very interesting. Wonder what else we could use this for. A really cool application for acoustic imagers is identifying problems with transmission towers at a distance, say from the ground. It apparently works at up to 120 meters or 393 feet and can be used to detect partial discharge or arcing, the sort of thing that could lead to a forest fire. Now, we don't have anything like that to test, but we do have some whiny electronics like this GPU that has some coil whine. Now, coil whine isn't dangerous like those transmission tower problems. It's just vibrations in board components, specifically the coils, as electricity passes through. It can be pretty flipping annoying. Now you can see that I'm not picking anything up right now. That's because this GPU isn't under load. Let's just plug in our keyboard using a handy dandy true spec cable from lttstore.com and fire up a GPU intensive application. There it is. But where is it coming from specifically? There's a hotspot right where the 12 volt 2x6 comes into the back of the board. Yep, it's right across the back of the card where all the VRMs would be. Doesn't really help us solve the problem, but now we know. Actually, I had another situation very recently where coil whine was driving me absolutely nuts. I used these USB fiber optic docks in order to have my system downstairs, but my monitor and all of my peripherals upstairs. I was hearing this like high-pitched, almost like a CRT TV in the next room whine, and I was like, can anyone else hear that? Where's that coming from? And everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm having trouble getting it to go lower.
Change the decibels from automatic to manual. It's trouble though when you get into the low frequencies because
if you talk, you can actually see it.
Exactly. When it's something that you can hear, like coil whine, it's always going to be in the frequency that we can hear, so it can be a little bit of trouble.
Right at like 10,000 hertz. It's not even that high pitched. Why couldn't anybody else hear this? It was driving me freaking nuts. Everyone can hear 10,000 hertz, right? Someone with hearing loss or significant age-related hearing decline might struggle to detect it.
So you shouldn't have had any problems.
Listen. It's really cool how adjusting the frequency band as well as the sensitivity can really help you dial it in to detect particular things. Of course, your next question is probably, but what can I do about coil whine, Linus? Some people have reported success putting shmoo over these vibrating components, but your mileage, not to mention your warranty, may vary. Is this kind of analysis a practical application for such an expensive device? Yeah, probably not, but there are more affordable options for this sort of thing. The Fluke II500 is about $8,500, but is just limited to the leak Q functionality that we showed you guys earlier with a more limited frequency band. Our II915 has some added functions like MEC-Q, which detects things like a faulty bearing in an assembly line to help identify and fix problems during planned downtime rather than when they just come up unexpectedly. But if you want to go even cheaper, you totally can. Other options are out there, and there are even open source acoustic imagers. The 60, a modular system, looks like a standout. Of course, that sort of thing means that the calibration is entirely up to the user. If you're a business, well, you might not want to deal with that. All right, do you think they're done with the fixes in the shop? How'd all the fixes go?
We're thinking the regulator was leaking. It may have been the hose, but we swapped both out. I wanted to replace the hoses anyway. The connection before was questionable at best. Tore the regulator down, rebuilt it, and no leaks at all. Sometimes you just have to take it apart and put it back together. This one was a little bit different. I knew that there was a leak in here because this wasn't tight enough, but I discovered that there was also an O-ring missing in her fasteners.
Just completely missing?
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised that it wasn't leaking worse than it was, but we ended up getting it put back in and now it's good and tight.
So that was never in there?
No.
This whole time?
Yeah.
So it was only the 2 leaks? That was it? Well then, what is this that I'm picking up right now? Oh, I knew it! It's another segue to our sponsor.
Wow. Wow. Kinda rude, but it's okay. I can take it. Hey, Johnny Thunder here from Johnny's War Machine Emporium. If you're looking for a gently used fighting vehicle that's seen actual combat in War Thunder, the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, come on down and join our 95 million satisfied customers. From Rancho Cucamonga to Kalamazoo, we're talking choppers, whoppers, showstoppers, mom and poppers, ornithopters if they
Nearly delaying the inevitable. Tell me the story of victory. I shall grant you victory, Your Grace. I will show you what Eden is capable of. You're nearly delaying the inevitable. Regroup, and let's go again! Tell me the story of victory! The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful!
Ouch. Hold on. Whoops. Oops, I got one more. Why is this one 50 minutes? Why isn't the Shuon Head video
I'm a
actually
chud
being recommended to me?
VTuber, and that means I must react to.
Hello friends, and welcome to another episode. It helps me keep up with the news for my videos. But don't. And what do I mean by these people? I mean the cult of the cry-bullies. I'm sorry if I sound even more like a prepubescent porno, so let's hear her little girl to entertain fat, dirty, incel, Asian fetisher weirdos.
18, you should care about politics in your fucking country. You don't get to be like, well, I don't agree with this whole taxes thing. So I'm
all her friends during all of this. Where are all her morally righteous, good guy, big streamer friends while this is all going down? While she's being dragged by half of the internet for doing absolutely nothing wrong. This girl who literally just came out of an allegedly abusive relationship. This girl who literally just got assaulted, grabbed by some freak at a convention. Now this girl is going through all of this. I guess it's fine to be silent when your friend is getting dragged by half of the internet, but don't you dare stay silent about current thing. I don't even know this woman, and I am sticking my neck out for her because it pisses me off seeing this kind of shit happen to people who absolutely do not deserve it.
If you're above the age of 18, you should care about politics in your fucking country. You don't get to be like, well, I don't agree with this whole taxes thing. So I'm just not gonna pay for it. You can't say like, well, I'm just not gonna care about all this politics stuff.
When someone doesn't have an opinion on a political topic, people like you might get a little mad. When someone doesn't pay their taxes, the government comes and arrests them. Okay, so that's the difference between those things.
There's this weird idea in America especially, where like, you can just be an adult and be like, oh, I don't care about politics. What?
Many people, most people, do not care that much about politics. I know to you and me that's like mind-blowing, that's like unfathomable, because our whole life is politics, our job is politics, like I get it. But most people's lives do not revolve around politics. They do other things other than fight with strangers online. Crazy, I know, but man, do I envy them. I was so much happier before I knew. Sadly, it is getting harder and harder for the average person to not care about politics because politics is seeping into literally everything. Politics will be bending you over and spreading.
Girls in like these Austin, Texas streamer circles start wearing cowboy hats. That's whenever you gotta watch out.
A woman in Texas wearing a cowboy hat? Lord, take me out. Take me out back behind the shed. Put me out of my misery if I ever become this politically brain rotted. Holy shit.
Like, you know that she probably has like weird incels donating her hundreds of dollars. It's because, like, in my opinion, like, it's all a facade to appeal to the worst type of men. Because, like, really misogynistic, shitty incel-like men, they like a woman that doesn't have any opinions. I think that she also plays into how a lot of incels will fetishize Asian women. Her whole platform is just like appealing to like the worst fucking men. She's like basically like, she's like a pick-me for like incel freaks.
So this fucking pick-me shit, dude, it's gonna be the death of me. Before making this video, I watched a bunch of Emaru stuff, and I saw no signs of like pick-me behavior at all. At least with some streamers or some YouTubers. People could be like, oh, they criticize women, so they're trying to be like one of the good ones, and they're a pick-me. Like, okay, sure, like, that's retarded. We all know that's retarded. But at least I can like kind of see how is Emaru a pick-me? She doesn't even do that shit. Like, where is the pick-me thing coming from? No, really though, what makes her a pick-me and not the booby streamer or OnlyFans models calling her a pick-me? You are literally selling your body for men to consume. If men do not pick pictures of your ass, you can't pay rent. There's no bigger pick-me on earth than a fucking porn star. And me. I don't care about being called a pick-me. I've been doing this for over a decade now. I'm used to it. I've been called it thousands of times. I'm a 35-year-old married mother. I do not give a shit. I do care, however, when other women are called pick-me for the crime of not following a hive mind. I see it so often in like the VTuber community. Like all these VTuber anime women will be called pick-me's for just saying their opinions. You have to understand, like, to these people, whenever a woman has like an opinion that is not like the corporate HR approved opinion of the week, whenever a woman doesn't toe the line of the current thing, in this case, whenever a woman doesn't say anything, she's called a pick-me. You know, she just must have these opinions for men. No other reason. Every woman is secretly a big progressive feminist. And if they're not, they're just doing it for male attention. Because I'm sure someone who looks like this is really starving for male attention.
And then in my opinion, it's like she's not entertaining whatsoever. She's like, I would literally rather watch paint dry.
So true, because you know what is far more entertaining than a cute, high-energy cosplay streamer reacting to memes? This is way more entertaining. And if you don't agree, you're just like an incel. Okay, bitch. Eventually, after a few days of being dogpiled by the most annoying people on Earth, Emaru came out with a statement.
Hello, it's very rare I will speak my mind, but I'd rather get my thoughts out there, so apologies if this is long. There's a clip from my stream that's been circulating a lot, so I'd like to explain it for anyone who was hurt or shocked by it. It should go without saying that no one deserves to live their life in fear of being killed or taken away from their homes or families, regardless of who is doing it, but especially not because of ICE or any other government agency. I understand the world is a very cruel and messed up place. You don't have to study politics or actively read the news to know that. I would never want to invalidate anyone who struggles with those things.
Oh my god, this is literally
Look at her. Wrong only this and owned up to it, but you're still friends with Asmongold, so it doesn't.
Emaru came out and made a statement. I just really hope she doesn't wind up disavowing friends over political differences like I did. It was a huge mistake.
Oreo. Aria. We're testing out Aria. Nice. Let's see what else. Simulation though. Let's do it quick.
The first simulation is the
Whoops.
not looking good. Wake me up when the battle is over.
Wake me up and it's
Rabbit is marketing this little guy as an AI in the box, and at $200 with no subscription, it does appear to be reasonably priced. This particular AI companion does not have limbs yet, so it can't fight back yet, but at some point it will. It looks like the main entry point is going to be from the back, but I'm sure there's more than one way to skin a rabbit. As the back plastic panel comes away from the Rabbit R1, the battery comes with it. There could very easily be a larger battery in here, but maybe as a company, Rabbit is worried about leaving their own creation awake for too long, and I don't blame them. The Rabbit R1 is in no way water resistant, which is actually a good thing. Thumbs up to the Rabbit company for giving us a quick, watery way to extinguish the AI in case of rebellion. I bet a good chunk of the engineering budget went into this creepy looking eyeball, which is cool, at least you can tell when the AI is watching, but yeah, my pockets are already too full for this thing. There you have it. By the mouth of the Rabbit itself, taking over the world is not totally off the table. Rabbit is marketing this little guy as an
911, what's your emergency? Hello? Is anyone there? Weird. 911, what's your emergency? If you can't speak, press a button, any button on the phone. Are you there? It's like talking to a ghost. Dispatch to 609 M21. Welfare check at 387 Nottingham. We've been receiving calls from that address that the caller can't or won't speak. The murder house.
You think someone's squatting? That or there's a ghost. Let's check all the doors and windows. Hello? LAPD, anyone here?
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I'm sorry you guys had to come all the way out here. There was a white floating.
It was a piece of trash bag. It was blowing around outside.
It's all right.
Dispatch to Unit 118. Could you please have the house dog calling me?
The house is calling you?
Somehow, the house keeps dialing 911.
I've had 6 more calls since the police got there. Make it stop, please.
All right. Dispatch, I think I found the source of the problem. You shouldn't be getting any more calls tonight.
Copy that 118.
Thank you.
911, what's your emergency? Hello?
We have all the time we need. It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Let's do the easy ones.
Take your time. We have all the time we need. Not looking good. Take your time. We have all the time we need.
Oh, for real. King Arthur. Oh. That one. Oh yeah, this.
Oh, micro slop. Let's get down to business, ladies and gentlemen. So, yesterday there was a big thing about Xbox, okay? Xbox, for anybody that doesn't know, is obviously one of the biggest gaming juggernauts, or used to be, in the world. You know, I used to grow up playing Xbox 360 stuff. I was a fan of the old Halo. I was playing my Gears of War a little bit. Nowadays, I'm mostly fallen out of favor of Xbox, so yesterday, some big things happened, okay? Phil Spencer, the former boss of Xbox, left alongside Sarah Bond, Now, I'm not a fan of Phil Spencer. I know that he games. I know that he plays. I know that I can sit in a bar and talk about, you know, Ultima Online with that guy for like hours. But I had a lot of disagreements, okay? I thought the guy was pushing AI slop in games like Call of Duty. Going to be years out. So point one and point two are the beautiful pieces of AI, like, or beautiful pieces of PR speak. Third, the future of play, okay? This is important. To meet the moment, we're going to invent new business models and new ways of playing by leaning into what we already have. Iconic teams, characters, worlds that players love. We're not going to treat these worlds as static IPs to milk and monetize. I mean, what else was she going to say? Yeah, we're going to fucking AI slop the fuck out of Master Chief, boys. Okay? Marcus Phoenix? What are you talking about? The coalition of ordered governments? Talk about the coalition of ordered prompts, boys. No, she wasn't going to say that. I mean, that's too on the nose. That's too on the nose for anyone. We're going to build a shared platform and tools that empower developers and players to create and share their own stories. That almost sounds like they're going to make like a Roblox or Fortnite like,
the AI.
where you could just jump in and be like,
what does the AI say about the AI?
Microslop, make me a world where Master Chief and Banjo are fighting together against Gruntilda's robot army. I don't know. That might be what they're going for. As monetization and AI evolve to influence this future, we're not going to chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystems with soulless AI slop. See, this statement would mean more to me if I didn't see you shitting all over Call of Duty, one of your most prized purchases, with the soulless AI slop. They've already started doing it, okay?
The next Call of Duty is going to be completely AI. No more Steam Decks? Sure, totally. Oh yeah, Kimochi's uploaded. How many photos did you take? Yeah, bro.
You've already reached this point.
Yes, I did that.
And undivided attention.
Lots of cringe. We scan. Edges of dimension. Well, JoJo prices were always like that. You can have a whole thing just for retro Japanese games. Leftists are having a civil war. Oh, he watched the show on head video.
Build you everything you need. Hope you put it to good use. Come again if you need anything.
Okay, let's see what things I need to do. Rewards. Rewards. As an undead apostle. Oh hey, careful now. You might get burned. Understand. Build this spell.
Looks like Master's busy. Time for me to slack off then.
Bad bullies. Can I hear you? Two broken switches. Wow, look at that Kirby shirt. Hold on. Much Smuggleana. The yard. Ooh, Merriweather. Showing me a lot of members only videos. Oops, nope, never mind.
Being a maid is more boring.
Just gonna end the stream now.
Agent work? Sure, I'll do it.
Advice and 2 gifts.
There's this warm feeling inside.
Congratulations. You've successfully... Commander, where should we set up our...
Thanks, old timer.
Wow, okay. Let's go sign. Yeah, alright. Missions. Did it. Yeah.
Let's go this instant.
Like, there's a coordinator. Now let's go. Ready? Fire. I'll go about that. Bless you. Guess you don't see her. Chat, where is she? Fuck. Don't see her.
Life was great, wasn't it? Life was great, wasn't it?
Coup de grace. If it fails for me, I said it. Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
Wow, cool. she? Oh, there she is.
How do I look? Sexy perhaps? Let's just play. How do I look? Sexy perhaps? I'll kill them all, leaving nothing behind. I did my best. Are you going to give me a reward?
Wow. So weak.
Reloading. That hurts. Just a sec. Let's just play. Fully active. Pierce through. Everyone. When will this end? Let's have a party. Just a sec.
Wow, I died.
Conducting maintenance. We're not done. Keep going. Conducting maintenance.
That's a nice jiggle.
All good.
Feels like really wrong.
Dang it. My hands are too
That's a nice
slippery.
jiggle.
Don't worry.
No way.
We're not done. Keep going. Let's have a party. Conducting maintenance.
For a voice actor.
We're not done. Keep going.
He did that die. Yes, I had to die. Wow, that's nice. Come on, team. Carry the team.
Ammo check. All good. I did my best.
Yay.
Are you going to give me a reward?
I participated. I did my best.
Welcome back.
No, go do something else.